Kim Townsel here. I actually started using this product April 1st and now it's May 25th. I had some samples from an Ipsy thing and I'm going to start off the video telling you what my conclusion is. So if you don't want to watch the rest of the video to see how bad my hair was before, you don't have to. This stuff's pretty expensive. It's over $25 per bottle on Amazon. If you'll check in the text below, I'll provide a link so you can buy some for yourself. Smells wonderful. After I washed my hair last night with a shampoo, it felt like it had conditioner on it already. And I marked mine in the shower so that I can tell the difference between the shampoo and the conditioner. And I'll double check to make sure that I had not tried to wash my hair with conditioner. It felt so good. I left this conditioner on last night for 8 minutes, which is probably about a minute too long because you can see I have a little bit of purple in here, but I'm very pleased with this purple shampoo. I have some other reviews up on my channel. I have very gray hair and I dyed my hair blonde at home using Sun-In and Colorista bleach. So this stuff really does help tone down the Brassy. My hair is really, really dark in the back. So for me to lighten it to with the Colorista and the Sun-In, it's going to turn orange and it's just silver around here. So I'm trying to like at least kind of get it blended in so that it looks not so much two-tone, but I really do like this product. So I do not use it every single time I shampoo. That would be too much. And honestly, sometimes I never really know exactly how it's going to turn out. If I bleach my hair the week before and then I use the Amika, like right after, I get this. I get like the gentle toning effects. If I use this a couple of times in a row, my hair gets a little bit darker. If I leave the conditioner on longer than 8 minutes, then it's going to get purple. So you have to kind of experiment a little bit to see how long you can leave it on. Keep up with those times. My hair is super, super, super dry, and most of the time purple shampoos are not going to condition your hair very well. But I don't have any product on my hair other than these two things. It's going to look a little bit better when I put some finisher on there to tone down the ends and make it not quite so frizzy and stuff like that. But this looks pretty good for just shampoo and conditioner, and I just blow dried it, ran a flat iron to it. So my conclusion is, at the beginning of the video, I highly recommend these if you are a purple shampoo user. If you use a different kind of shampoo and use this as your toner, then you're going to get like probably milder results. But these smell wonderful. They just have the appropriate feel. I'm very, very, very pleased with them. So thanks for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up and leave a positive comment below if you can. If you have time, watch the rest of the video. I ordered these two as add-ons from my Ipsy bag. This is called Bust Your Brass, made by Amika. It is a Cool Blonde Repair shampoo and a Cool Blonde Repair conditioner. Just a small tube. And for most of these, you just wash your hair, rinse it out, and then put the conditioner on there. It doesn't tell you exactly how long to leave it in there. It says massage through wet hair, rinse. Toning results will depend on porosity, how porous your hair is, and the length of time it's left on its hair. Avoid contact with eyes. So I've used some other ones before, and if I leave them on for 5 minutes, it doesn't really do anything. If I leave it on for 8 minutes, it turns it slightly purple. Let's see what these look like. So everything I get from Ipsy has a nice seal on it. That's pretty deep purple. That is the conditioner. That is a little bit thicker. Pretty dark. They did not skimp on the purple, did they? And that is the shampoo, so it's a little bit runnier. Pretty purple. It's pretty dark. A little runny. It's a nice touch that the shampoo has a lighter color lid than the conditioner does. Just don't mix those up. I don't know why you would have them both open at the same time. This is what my hair looks like before using the Amika purple shampoo and conditioner. I just washed it and put some conditioner on it, Rose Mask Conditioner, which is a great product. I have a video up about that, or will have soon. And I have not flat ironed it or curled it yet because I just wanted to see, I wanted you to see that it's really silver and gray right here. And I have bleached it out with Sun In and Colorista Bleach. It's super dark back here at the roots. And so it has like that brassy tone. It has like a brassy tone up underneath here. So I usually put like a purple mask on there. And what I have been doing is taking a little bit of my regular conditioner and just rubbing some purple mask with the conditioner and like running it through and leaving it on there for about 5 minutes. It's been a very long time since I've used both the purple conditioner and a purple shampoo. So I'm looking forward to what kind of results I get from this. I'm going to style my hair just to show you what it looks like when it's styled a little bit. And then we'll come back and see what it looks like after the Amika. And this is my hair styled before the Amika. This is after the first wash with the Amika conditioner and shampoo. And because I'm blind in the shower, I put a big S for the shampoo and a C for the conditioner. I only left the conditioner on for 6 minutes. The instructions just said that you're going to get more toning the longer you leave it on. And I do think that it toned down some of the brassiness. I was afraid to leave it on much longer than this because sometimes I've left them on and it turned my hair purple. So I'd rather be safe than sorry for the first time. I think I'm quite comfortable. I left the shampoo on quite a bit longer because I actually washed it and left it in there because my hair had a lot of other conditioner on there, and I thought maybe leaving the shampoo on a little bit would help get some of the older conditioner off. That's really helped my hair a lot. But my hair, I blew dry it. I'm going to show you how I did it. It's why it looks like this. I have not styled it, so I'm going to go style it and come back and show you what it looks like styled. I washed my hair and get out of the shower and my hair was soaking wet and I had to get to the dentist, so this is literally how I dried my hair. So it looked like that. So it looked like that. I pistol whipped it. Now my hair is somewhat styled after my first use of the conditioner and the shampoo. I would say I left the shampoo on for maybe 8 minutes, and it didn't suds up because, like I said, I've got like a heavy dose of a really great hair mask on there, and I didn't really want to fight getting all that off. And I left the conditioner on there, I think, for 6 minutes. So it did reduce some of the brassiness. I think I would be safe in leaving the conditioner on for a little bit longer, especially like working it into the back, because my hair is super dark back here. So when I lighten this back here, that's the part that gets really brassy. Up here it's mostly gray and just a little bit of black. So then I've got like a black streak over here that gets brassy when I lighten that. Weird. But yeah, they smell divine. So I'm gonna try them again and see what happens. This is after my second wash with the Amika. I left the shampoo on for about the same amount of time, and then I left the conditioner on an extra few minutes, so about 8 total minutes. And I'm very pleased with the color. My hair felt more conditioned leaving it on there a little bit longer. And please don't judge the style. Yesterday it looked so cute, it was styled so cute, but I slept on it and I just had 2 very bad days. So, but the hair conditioning, the manageability, like it was so easy to style yesterday, and the color has like settled down a little bit, and some more of that brassiness is gone. So I am liking this product a lot more after the second use. I'm going to wash it again tonight, probably using the rest of what's in these small samples and see what happens. But yeah, don't give it just one try and judge it on that. Give it at least 2. This is after my third use of the Amika shampoo and conditioner. I left the shampoo on for maybe like 3 minutes, and then I left the conditioner on for probably about 8 minutes. And I think it just takes a couple of 3 uses of this to really like remove some of the brassiness, or maybe just leave it on longer. Maybe I should have left it on longer the first time. But my hair feels really, really, really soft. It's super easy to style today. So remember how dark it is up under here, and then I'm putting sun in on it, so it's still going to have some brassy streaks in there, and it's kind of white around here. So no product on it other than the Amika shampoo and conditioner. I didn't put any oil in there, any mousse, any volumizer, nothing. And I only use a little bit of this. It's a pomade stick right around my hairline to kind of smooth those little, flyaways down. But I'm very, very happy with this. The one thing I will say is I had a very stressful week last week, just from all domains of my life, and it seems like I lost a lot of hair last week, and I'm going to blame it on the stress, not on the product. But it's like everywhere I looked, there was hair. There was hair on my clothes, there was hair on my laundry, hair on the floor. It seemed like a lot. Maybe it was just my time to shed. I don't know. Because I normally use Rogaine in my hair, and I haven't used it for about maybe 3 weeks now. So I know that if you don't keep using Rogaine, then the hair does let loose. But these were like really long hairs, and I was finding they weren't short hairs, which would have been the Rogaine. I use the Rogaine like right up in here and like right here because my temples recede, like all them people in my family do. So I do like this product. I would definitely consider buying the large samples of these because I do like the color on it. The smell is fabulous, and my hair just did. I washed it and blow dried it like with a pistol dryer last night. I went to bed with it a little wet, put on a sleep cap. And this morning I really didn't have to curl it. I could have gone to work with it looking kind of like a old-timey shag haircut, but I decided to roll it because I knew I was going to do this video this afternoon. But yeah, I really like it. It's a good product. I highly recommend it. Here's a recap of what my hair looked like after the first use. You could tell that it didn't do much to control the brassiness in the back because I was a little timid and didn't leave it on there very long. After the third use, I left it on there a little bit too long. You can see some purple tinges in there, which I don't really mind because I've dyed my hair purple in the past. And here at the end, you can see where I finally figured out my magic formula, and it colored my hair more consistently without having the purple vibes or the brassiness. Really like this product. To help illustrate how pleased I am with the Amika Bust Your Brass shampoo and conditioner, I have one set each in my shower currently, and when those run out, I have a set in my closet to use. So I'm not going to run out. And yes, I use a Sharpie to put an S on the shampoo and a C on the conditioner to make sure I don't get them mixed up. So thanks for watching my video. Please consider giving the video a thumbs up, leave a comment below, consider subscribing to my channel, or play this to suit your needs. And if you have time before you go, watch another video. Bye.